Hi, I'm Moonchildlexi and I'm here with you. Today is day 5 on our transformative exploration of ourselves and soul through stories and parables. I'm using Osho's Transformation Tarot deck to share these stories. So for today, the card that was pulled for the collective to serve us on our journey of transformation together is a number 43. That reduces to a number 7. Wishful thinking. So in this image here, we have a man whose eyes are closed. It looks as though he's thinking, he's meditating, he's in reflection. And on the top of his head is a tree planted, and in its branches and leaves, in its matter of the brain, are various things. We see food, looks like wine, ghosts, and someone in a casket. Immediately with the number reduction to 7 and how this looks, it has me reminded of the 7 of Cups energy. How there's this uncertainty, an illusionary energy present. Wishful thinking. What are you thinking? Because what you are thinking is manifesting. So that's our quick personal attunement into the card first. Now I'm going to read the author's story for Wishful Thinking. The thinker is creative with his thoughts. This is one of the most fundamental truths to be understood. All that you experience is your creation. First, you create it, then you experience it, then you are caught in the experience. Because you don't know the source of it all, of it is only existing in you. Once a man was traveling. Accidentally, he entered paradise. In the Indian concept of paradise, there are wish-fulfilling trees. Kalpataras, I apologize if I mispronounce. You just sit underneath them, desire anything, and immediately it is fulfilled, instantaneously manifested. There is no gap between the desire and its fulfillment. You think, and immediately it becomes a thing. You think, and the thought realizes automatically. These Kalpataras are nothing but symbolic for the mind. The mind is creative. The mind is constantly creating. Creative with its thoughts. The parable of the wish-fulfilling tree. The man was tired, so he fell asleep under a wish-fulfilling tree. When he woke up, he was feeling very hungry, so he said, I wish I could get some food from somewhere. And immediately food appeared out of nowhere, just floating in midair. Delicious food. He immediately started eating. And when he was feeling very satisfied, another thought arose in him. If only I could get something to drink. And there is no prohibition in paradise. So immediately, precious wine appeared. Drinking the wine, relaxed in the cool breeze of paradise under the shade of the tree, he started wondering, what is happening? Have I fallen into a dream? Or are some ghosts around and playing tricks with me? And ghosts appeared. They were ferocious, horrible, nauseating. He started trembling, and a thought arose in him. Oh, now I'm sure to be killed. And those people are going to kill me. And he was killed. The parable is an ancient parable of immense significance. Your mind is a wish-fulfilling tree. Your mind is the wish-fulfilling tree. Whatsoever you think, sooner or later it is fulfilled. Sometimes the gap is such that you have completely forgotten that you have desired it in the first place. Sometimes the gap is years, sometimes lives. So you cannot even connect the source. But if you watch deeply, you will find that all your thoughts are creating you and your life. They create your hell, they create your heaven. They create your misery, and they create your joy. They create the negative, and they create the positive. Everybody is a magician, spinning and weaving a magic world around himself. And then he is caught. The spider itself is caught in its own web. Once this is understood, things start changing. Then you can play around. Then you can change hell into heaven. It is just a question of painting it from a different vision. Or if you are so much in love with your misery, you can create as much of it as you want to your heart's content. But then you are never complaining because you know that it's your creation. It is your painting. You cannot make anyone feel responsible for it. The whole responsibility is yours. Then a new possibility arises. You can drop creating the world. You can stop creating it. There is no need to create heaven and hell. There is no need to create at all. The creator can relax, retire. The retirement of the mind is meditation. All right. Wow, what a story. What profound story there is of a huge takeaway I'm receiving is that of accountability. There's a gap, and let's bet our lucky stars that there is a reason to be grateful at times for the gap between that which we wish and it materializing. Be careful what you wish for. Sometimes we say things in angst or in panic, just like that man prophesized, predicted, put himself in his own death situation. He killed himself. He manifested the situations by his beliefs, his thoughts, his allowing of it to pop up in his reality. The power of our words are immense. It's a blessing to us that not everything you wish for is instantly manifested, especially in a world and place where many are not pausing or really considering what they wish and what they're speaking into existence. And with really understanding how every internal cause of the thought that you created into a spoken word and therefore action of creation, you may not see the direct link, but everything in your reality is because of you. And when you can accept this full responsibility, not to put oneself down, but to realize the power that you have to create more of your reality if you love it, or change it. Perhaps there's a time where our gap between that which we think and speak and it materializes in our reality is lessened. But until then, there is a gratefulness that I at least have. Because with this gap, our consistent feeding into a certain thought is what gives it the gravity of manifestation. The repetitiveness, the devotion, the dedicatedness. But what if it were as simple as that? What if we're moving to that? That's why it's time to get right. Get aligned. Make your life a moving meditation. All right. I think that sums it up for day 5. Thank you all, and until next time. Thank you for joining me.